It's sounding. No. I don't have it.
Ali, go remote pick up.
I don't know. I don't have it.
Remote pick up you know. Oh. Kau yang lega. Kau yang lega ni. Mantap kan? Make apa dah? Dia orang kau tu kan? Ekor dah nak 40 was it? Oh, hari yang dah nak. Lepas ආම්බරේ හැටියට වුණේ තමයි දාන්න සාමාන්‍ය මාස්ටර් බෙඩ්රූම් එක 16 by 12 ඒ වගේ විශාල එකක් ගන්න හැකි මේකේ හැටියට දාන්න බෑ ඒවා මට තේරෙන විදියට මම ඕන එකක් දාගන්න
Daddy. Bye.
Wah, early voting akhirnya vote karena tawanan gimana ini?
First imposter.
Well, that, in keeping with the FBI's typical textbook response to any inquiries about what
A combination that included Sid, HICH, Jay Paul, Abby Holstein, Eric Palmer, Robert Smith. They went through the entire record presented by George Barrett and included law first Johnson, Smith, Hall, Megan, Sharon, and Peter Singala. I'd like to introduce the community press secretary, Sarah Reed, who has laid out there on George Parchman, as well as our deputy staff director, Bill Keeley. Bottom line, all of them worked really hard. You made history. You should be proud. You tell your grandkids about all this. Well done. To my Democratic colleagues, I know you didn't like what we did, but I do appreciate the way you conducted yourself in the hearing. It wasn't a circus. I think you challenged the judge appropriately during her time. We had 4 days of hearings. We heard from a variety of people about Judge Barrett. In terms of the process, it was well within what we've done in the past. The judiciary committee, myself, regarding the Supreme Court justice, we've done the same thing. First day's opening statements, 2 days of questions, 5 day input from outside groups, and that's what we were able to do here. So G went through the process like every other nominee since I've been here. But let me just say this to my Democratic colleagues: it's not about the process. You find ways to make sure that most of you can't vote for anybody we nominate. It really does break my heart. Robert, 78-22. That was sort of the norm. I think Alito got 96 and Ginsburg got 97. Maybe I got that. The numbers right, I can't remember who got what, but one got 96, one got 97. Used not to be this way, Senator Cole. Used to be different. We looked at the qualifications, said, okay, you're good to go, you're a person of integrity, you're smart, you're well-rounded, you're knowledgeable in the law, you may have a different philosophy than I have, but we understand elections matter, and everybody accepted the election outcome. Those days are over. Absolutely, completely over, destroyed. There's nobody any Republican president can ever nominate, I think, is not going to face a hard time. That's too bad. That's the way it is. Alito, 58-42. Judge Alito, well known on our side of the aisle, the kind of person you'd be looking at to promote to the Supreme Court. When President Bush nominated him well within the mainstream. Robert Alito, well known in the conservative world of being very bright Court of Appeals judges that any Republican president would be looking at to put on the court if they ever had an opportunity. No difference between Alito and Roberts. But Alito went through hell, but he made it and he got 58 votes. So then along comes President Obama. He gets 2 picks, Sotomayor, 68 votes, 31. I think she deserved more, but 68 is pretty darn good. I was glad to vote for her. I thought she was qualified. Then we had Elena Kagan, 63 votes. You can see the trend here. Both of the Obama nominees, 68-63. I thought Elena Kagan was highly qualified. Different judicial philosophy. She was a dean of law school at Harvard, but worked for the Solicitor General's office. Both of them have been with the liberal side of the court most
Nangi! What is imposter among us? It's a recording.
highly qualified judges. He's got input from a lot of different
Catalyst Society, you name it, a lot of them. Gorsuch and Kavanaugh have one thing in common. They were in my top 3 recommendations. Any Republican president looking to nominate somebody to the Supreme Court would be looking at Gorsuch and Kavanaugh. These are not exotic picks. They're in the mold of Sotomayor and Kagan in terms of qualifications. So what happened? Gorsuch was the first attempt at a partisan filibuster. We had 3 votes to get 60 and we couldn't, so we changed the rules for the Supreme Court like they changed the rules in 2013 for the District Court and Court of Appeals. If we had not, Gorsuch wouldn't be on the court, and to say he's not qualified is a joke, is an insult to him, and says more about you than it does Judge Gorsuch. If you can't see he's qualified, you're blinded by your hatred of him. So he made it, but we had to change the rules. Hated to do it, but had to do it, because in any other time, Gorsuch would have gotten the same type votes as Roberts, because he's just highly qualified. Then comes along Kavanaugh. Nothing about process there. There's no process argument. Right at the very end, the last day of the hearing, when we thought it was all over, you give us a letter that you'd had for weeks, an allegation against the judge. It'd been nice to share it with him so he could tell his side of the story, but you chose not to do that. You had it pre-cooked with the press outlets, and everything blew up. So all of us on the committee had to decide what to do. I sat down with Senator Flake and Senator Collins, and we felt like the allegations had to be heard, they're made. And I know a lot of people on our side thought it was unfair, dirty pool, but we had the opportunity to have the hearing. And the rest is history. It was high drama. All I can say that something happened to the person who had anything to do with it. This was a party in high school.